What's up, y'all? It's Shuffle. It's the September update. I tried to record this live alongside the gameplay, and it just failed miserably, so I'm not doing that. Sorry for the lack of videos. I've been overwhelmed with the start of school. I'm taking 5 classes. And so I have a lot of reading and small projects and stuff like that, and I have one class in particular is a research class, and it is... she's very demanding on the assignments. So, like, the first couple weeks you had to read like 100 and something pages over like, I don't know, 7 days, which was pretty tough, and you had to take like 3 quizzes, and then you had to turn in a bunch of other stuff and write a 4-page paper. So like the first 2.5 weeks in that class was all of that. And then in my other class I have shit to do as well. I'm actually behind in one class already, just for a multitude of reasons. Mainly because the teacher said something wasn't for credit, and then all of a sudden it was for credit. And he just doesn't, you know, it took a while to get some of the online stuff up and rolling for him. Like, he was slow on that, and he didn't change his dates. So it took him like a week to get his stuff up, and then once he had it up, it was like there was stuff due the next day, and a lot of us missed it because people were complaining about it. So he's kind of a dick, and he's also like, he's too old to be teaching at this point. He's in his 80s, I think, and he's so incoherent, and it's tough. But you know, my other classes, I've got stuff going on too, so I've been really focusing on school, and plus I'm commuting about 20 hours a week for my classes, because I have to go pretty far, because it was cheaper to stay where I'm at than it was to go live on campus. Let's see. And then also I've had some personal issues going on. Nothing, oops, pulled on the headset. But, I'm not gonna say they're nothing serious. They're kind of serious, but, they're still happening, and so I'm going to wait to see what happens and how they're playing out, and see how I'm feeling and stuff like that, and then I will tell you guys when I know more. Like, when I know, you'll know. And because this stuff is kind of weighing on me, and that I'm working hard in school and all that, and I quit my job, which kind of scary on the finances. Yeah, ever since all of that's been going on the last 3 weeks, it's been tough, because when I am home, I'm just tired and feeling like shit, so I don't like to record when I'm not feeling well. And that's why I haven't recorded anything for a while. That's a personal philosophy. I don't like to record if I'm not up for it, and so, I just realized I'm gonna have to show the other failed fucking footage that I have going on, because I don't even know if I'm gonna sync it. I'm just gonna let it run. So no, I'll fuck with it. But anyway, yeah, so that's why I haven't recorded anything. No one's watching Turok, really, which is fine. I'm not like, you guys aren't watching my shit, so you're ungrateful. It's not that. Like, people just, they speak with their views, and that's fine. It's completely fine. I'm still gonna finish Turok because I enjoy it, but instead of just powering through that game, which I think would probably be another like 4 or 5 hours, hard to tell from where I'm at. But yeah, so instead of just powering through that, I think I'm going to, I've been having trouble with the editing ever since I changed my software, which is another thing. I had to change my editing software, so I've had to, I went from Vegas 12 to 14, which I've had to, it's not too much different. I've had to learn some stuff, but basically the upgrade, it kept some of my settings, and then it wiped out all my other settings, and I've been using those settings for like 5 years, so I've had to, actually for 6 years, I've been using those settings for 6 years, so I have to learn, or I had to redo my settings, and I just forgot a lot of them, for like my editing and my exporting, my rendering settings, so I've had to familiarize myself with them, because I can't just go, it's not like, oh, I made an Xbox video, click click, okay, there we go. I made a PC video, click click. It's not that anymore. I have to fucking change them, and I've had issues. And like I said, the settings for Vegas 14 are a little different than 12. So before, I used to just be able to I would set up my PC games in 720, and then I would just set the capture screen and the rendering screen to 720, and I had no issues. And now, when I make the editing screen to 720, it doesn't fill it entirely. So I have like weird fucking black lines that I know what they are and why they happen, but like they didn't used to happen under the same settings. And so now I have those black lines will show up, and then I'll try and finagle with the settings, and then when I render, the black lines just go away anyway. It doesn't matter what the hell I do with the settings, and then the video looks funny or something. Like, it has weird clipping, and then the screen resets. I've seen issues that I need to just fuck with more. So that's probably another good reason to play Xbox games like Jetforce Gemini, is because that way I can, it's more uniform. I don't have to fuck with anything. It should just be plug and go. So we'll see. This is actually me the test, because I haven't used 14 for an Xbox video yet. So we'll fuck with that. And I gotta sweep my floor. My floor's dusty. So yeah, that's why there's been a big slowdown, just school and personal stress, and I will get back to recording next week, probably, because I got a set up for D&D this weekend, and I play 2 games. I DM a game on Saturday, which goes from about 6 to 10, and I play in a Pathfinder game, which I'm a player in. It's the one I've been playing and that I've been talking about, and that's on Sundays from like noon to 6. Usually we spend the first half hour to an hour getting everyone there, talking, eating, and then we play for about 4.5 to 5 hours. And that's what it's been for a while now. And after that, I still got some homework to wrap up, so I actually have to do 2 things for homework tomorrow. I have to read some pages, and I have to turn in an assignment, so that sucks. And I have to read some other shit through the week, but that's whatever. And like I said, the personal stuff's been going on, so once it's been a rough couple weeks, so we'll try and get back to it next week. So I thank you for your patience. I still just look at the previous update for the stuff that I want to do, for content and plays and the rants and whatever. So I'll try and do those as they come. Usually the Let's Plays are less editing, or less intensive on scheduling. It's just, easy shit. So yeah, there's that. But this video was mostly just to, I'm going to try and keep it, I'm going to try and cut it off here in a minute. But this video is just an update, because I just haven't uploaded anything for a couple weeks, and I've been still getting subs steadily, and I know that whenever I go a period of time without doing anything, and then I post what's happening, in an update like this, I lose a few, so it's to be expected. But yeah, so I will try and get going next week on some videos and have them up by the end of the week. That'll be the goal. So look forward to that stuff. It'll probably be an Xbox game like Jetforce Gemini, and I'll start that because that actually looks fun, and I'll try and do that in Turok and finish those up over October, which will be the goal. And then we'll move on to some other stuff. But yeah, like I said, this video is just to update you guys on what's happening. I'm not dead or anything. It's just been, just been one of those stretches where we don't have content going. So anyway, thanks for watching. Look forward to other stuff coming up. And do we have anything else? I'll see you later.